These sensitive ass that just came out of this little, I don't know where they come from, but niggas be getting wild emotional. Niggas be turning into big super police. Just be trying to have fun.
If Busta ever try to front me, hit you with no delay, so what you saying, yo? Should have with that 9 milli, but the devil, yo. Yeah, I can hit better than him. You better not play with me. I will and perform Busta Rhymes, yo.
Did he do it, right?
Yeah.
I know you've been heavy on social media talking about it.
He did it. And I'm the only one who's been vocal about this long before it actually.
Oh, you've been saying this for a long time now.
I'm walking through the crowd and somebody grabs my hand. Just softly put their hand in my hand and just holding it. So I look, you know, and I see this big chain that said flip mode. I look up and it's Busta Rhymes.
I'm saying over here. They call them fun boys. They'll say, we gotta have some fun boys in the section for Busta. Bro, Busta Rhymes wanted him in his section so bad. Like, what? Pulled him to the section, like through the rope, and tucked him off in the corner. So I'm looking like, well, he ain't come with us.
Yo, chilling with that N Milli? What's up with that? Yeah, I do it better than him. He better not play with me. Did Busta handle it correctly, though? You've been really vocal about it online, and you've been saying things for a while now. You've been talking about it even before things blew up. So here's the thing. I'm walking through a crowd, and out of nowhere, someone grabs my hand lightly, just softly holding it. So I look over, and I see this huge chain that says flip mode. I look up, and it's Busta Rhymes. I won't say too much, but they call these guys fun boys. They said, we have to have fun boys in the section for Busta. Busta Rhymes wanted him in his section so badly, like he was pulling him through the ropes and off to the corner. I'm just standing there like, okay, well, he didn't come with us. But Busta's furious right now, and there are rumors going around that he's been threatening 50 Cent. Why? Because there's some footage about to be released in 50's upcoming Diddy documentary. We know 50's been collecting receipts on Diddy and his notorious parties for a long time. But what's really bothering Busta is the claim that there's actual footage of him getting involved with Diddy. That's just the tip of the iceberg. A few months ago, Busta's former bodyguard, Big Homie CC, came forward saying Busta has had a thing for fun boys for years. Apparently, it was no secret in the club scene. Big Homie claimed that club promoters would always make sure there were young men available to keep Busta entertained whenever he came through. Now, with 50 Cent having footage from those parties, it looks like the situation might be getting real for Busta.
Busta, I got to ask you, there has been so much going on in the music industry pertaining to Diddy. How closely are you paying attention to his case, the allegations?
I don't pay attention to none of it. I just kind of like to pay attention to the truth.
At this point, it seems like Busta might be next in line to be fully exposed. And with 50 Cent producing the Netflix documentary, Busta's threats are probably only going to escalate his role in the film. So what's really happening here? Why is Busta acting like this? And what does 50 Cent have on him to make him react? Like this? Let's break it down.
You talking about Busta Rhymes before?
Oh, yeah.
In some of your videos.
Oh, yeah. Super zest monster. For sure, bro. That's my thing, bro. Like, this been common knowledge, though. Like, all my promoter homies would always say, man, you know, we gotta bring some, we gotta bring some, what they call them, I'm not gonna say it over there. They call them fun boys. They'll say, we gotta have some fun boys in the section for Busta. Cause you know, I bodyguarded for Ghostface before, you feel me? And being around him, you hear things, you feel me? I'm like, damn. And my auntie like the biggest Busta Rhymes fan, you feel me? Like every cookout she playing it, all his little fast rapping, all of that, him and Craig Mack.
Busta didn't take it lying down. He clapped back with a generated image of 50 in an outfit, captioning it, I keep telling y'all, blessings don't. Stop, and we ain't never stopping. Back then, it seemed like friendly trolling between the two, but sources are saying 50 was actually serious, and he might have some real explosive footage of Busta with Diddy. But before we get into that, let's dive into the whole fun boy issue in Busta's VIP section, Big Homie CC, Busta's ex-bodyguard, recently gave a candid interview with The Art of Dialogue and directly called Busta a super zest monster, claiming Busta's been moving Seuss around younger men for years. According to Big Homie, this was an open secret in the club scene. Whenever Busta booked a party, promoters already knew what the deal was. They had to make sure Busta's VIP section was stocked with young men to keep him entertained.
On my soul, I'm out with a group of people. At this time, I was with Don Benjamin. You familiar with him?
No, never heard of him.
Model dude, like a model guy. He was doing like some rapping and stuff. His name Don Benjamin. I'm out with Don Benjamin. And the club we ended up going to, Busta Rhymes in there. So it was this little lawyer guy that was with us. And the little lawyer guy we was with, you know, he was a gay dude, super cool, feel me, good guy. Bro, Busta Rhymes wanted him in his section so bad. Like, what? Pulled him to the section, like through the rope, and tucked him off in the corner. So I'm looking like, well, he ain't come with us. Well, I know he was in the little group. So if I go out with somebody, like a group of people, I try to make sure everybody get there together and leave together. No, he stayed with them. He stayed in there with them, bro. For sure, bro. You ain't never heard about this before, have you? Bro, this common knowledge, bro. Like, if you in the mix, bro. If you in the mix, like I've been in the mix, I hear somebody say, oh, he's cute, I want him. So when I heard that, I turned around like, man, did he just say that? Man, you got all this jewelry to attract some men in here? You wild. Shocked me. But sure enough.
And that was the guy that Busta Rhymes pulled back?
He pulled him into the section. Pulled him into the section, and then they walled him off like this man. I'm like, damn. And that little dude was so happy, he couldn't believe that. He was shocked.
Big Homie explained, I've heard all this stuff. It's common knowledge in the industry, especially among club promoters. He then detailed an encounter in a club with actor and model Don Benjamin, along with one of Don's friends, who happened to be a gay man. Big Homie recalled how Busta locked eyes with this guy and wasted no time pulling him into his VIP section, keeping him close all night long. It wasn't a one-time thing either. According to Big Homie, promoters always knew they had to line up men for Busta's VIP section whenever he came through. Big Homie described a night when they were all at the club, and Busta took one look at a man, called him cute, and immediately pulled him into the VIP. He didn't let the guy leave, either. It was wild, Big Homie said. He wouldn't let him go, not for a second. Now here's where it gets even wilder. Big Homie claimed that the whole industry was aware of Busta's preferences, but no one spoke up because people wanted to be in Busta's VIP section so badly. They wanted that fame and clout. But Big Homie dropped another bombshell. He suggested that Busta's anger toward women might stem from deeper issues, possibly related to his secretive nature about his preferences. He said that Busta had a history of getting angry with women, even throwing drinks on them if they touched him or got too close. Big Homie pointed out how weird it is that Busta would react so aggressively to women, yet in his VIP section, it's always filled with men. Isn't that strange? He asked. You get mad at women for being women, but keep men in your section and no one questions it. Big Homie has been in the game for years and claims that the whole thing is an open secret. People in the industry know, but they stay quiet because they want to be part of the scene. The industry has always known about Busta's tendencies, but no one speaks out for fear of being blackballed. Busta's behavior has been out in the open for years, but it looks like 50 Cent might be the one to finally expose everything. With footage allegedly coming to light in 50's new documentary, it's looking like the truth is about to be revealed, and there's nothing Busta can do to stop it now.